jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Bad sports. Shout out to my boy Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Once again, thanks for tuning in. You listen to World Combat Sports. Man, it's a lot of end of the year fights is going down. You know, we're gonna get on the heavy hitters a little bit later. You know, they had the weigh-ins today that everybody's gonna be tuned into. But this live right here, you're looking at the thumbnail, the one and only boy won the 150. 19-0. The thumbnail says 20-0 because the prediction, you got to stay positive with the prediction. All right? People hitting me up and saying your boy ain't 20-0. No shit. I know that. Come on, man. Now, these cats will never congratulate you on saying everything correct. Motherfucking 250 days out the year, but you get that one, you capping. Your boy ain't 20-0. I didn't say he was 20-0. December 11, 20-0. We're looking to go in there and defeat John Bauza. Shout out to Team Williams, man. We'll be in the building December 11th, NYC, Madison Square Garden. Once again, Team Williams on deck, NYC, Madison Square Garden. To certain people, you know, you might find a whole lot of ways to downplay this situation. But in a lot of ways, we look at it as a huge highlight to his career. He gets to step in there for his first opponent on Top Rank. That name being John Bauza. That's a tough opposition. Like, that's a tough fight to be in. Your first fight's going to be versus somebody who's already fought on television several times for Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? But let's go through some details that, you know, likes to be mentioned when it comes to Michael Williams Jr. All right. Let's go over some details. And I need for everybody that's, you know, to tune into the channel, especially on YouTube, man, be sure you support the fight. This is free promo, man. You got to take the initiative if you really, you know, all about this boxing game and support a fighter, some heavier than others. You goddamn talk on it. It's a lot of channels that only talk and speak on the big name fights. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring up these young fighters that's coming up through the ranks, that's punching their way to a big ticket. You got to talk about them, man, because they deserve that shit too. So let me share screen right quick. And hold on for a second. So I want to give y'all just a little touch. Andrew Charles on deck. WCS salute. Salute to you, big dog. PH Big Dog on deck. Salute WCS. Appreciate you. Big Dog asking the good questions off the rip. He did not sign with Top Rank. He would be fighting on Top Rank. So for this fight, of course, he signed a contract and he's going to be fighting on Top Rank. He did not sign with Top Rank as of yet. They're independent. Trained by Roy Jones Jr. So with that, Roy Jones is not an entity that would be extracted from the equation if it ever comes down to Michael Williams Jr. signing to a promotion. So with that said, I mean, it's an entire package when it comes to Team Williams Jr. And Roy Jones is part of that package, along with his dad and all the other team members that has been an intricate role in getting him where he need to be, and also the sponsors. So let's take a gander. Okay, let me take down this right quick because I wanna show you all that's tuned in something we already know. All right, look at this record. It's 19-0, 12 knockouts, right? So let's go to the beginning because when people speak of Michael Williams, they don't really know him. He's not on YouTube like that. Very good dude, well spoken, has a lot going on in his life and career, other than boxing. So therefore, people look at his record, and the first thing they want to say is they want to say bum this, bum that. And I'm gonna break down some. I'm gonna try to eloquently break down what that means exactly when certain people say he fought number bombs and all that, right? So look at this record. If you look at this record, he has fights that aren't winning records. Look at this one, for instance. This guy right here. At the time he fought him, he was 3-35, y'all. Very tough dude. Way experienced in the boxing game than Michael Williams Jr. And he went in there and stopped him in the first round. Then let's look at the 3-46. I want to give you all a lens to this so it can stop be, like it's a secret. It's not a secret. It's on BoxRec. His pops has been on here and made it perfectly clear what their intention is to build his record. Shout out to Stephen McIntyre, OG. Look, he's 3-46-4. Very, very slick fighter. He has some names of some big, look, on his resume, he has some names of some big fighters that but it's not about them. I'm not going into Stephen McIntyre, but you can go in there and look it up. Some big names fought Stephen McIntyre. LaShawn Alcox, that was the topic of discussion, long way back when up to now, that this is the fight people extract. All right. This fight right here, people extract 1-3. It was at the Dorton Arena, 8-8. The reason why they extract this fight is the purpose to highlight what they consider a deficiency. That deficiency being that he was dropped twice in the fight. What wasn't said and what was left out was the fact that Michael Williams Jr. dropped LaShawn Alcox in the fight. The viewers are not looking at the fight in its entirety, nor can they know what the judges was looking at because they wasn't there. I was. His father was. Roy was. Skip was. His entire team was there during when Michael Williams Jr. was dropped twice. But Michael Williams Jr. dropped LaShawn Alcox too. So when I seen these individuals and hear them speaking 10-8, 10-8, without really knowing what happened on the judge's scorecard, Michael Williams Jr. dropped LaShawn Alcox too. So you're saying it was this amount of rounds, but yet it wasn't. It was an 8-round fight. And it's not just one person. It was several people that was speaking on it months ago. But that's why I have his record pulled up so you all can identify that particular fight, which he was dropped twice. He did drop LaShawn Alcox and earned a knockdown, and they scored that a knockdown on the judges' scorecards. So hope that resolves a lot of distortion as to how Michael Williams Jr. won this fight. He also dropped LaShawn Alcox. That's fact. And he went on to win because he was pretty much dominating the entire fight, people. He was boxing LaShawn Alcox. And Alcox can motherfucking bang, dog. He can spark the situation. He can change things real quick. He's a mixed martial artist and boxer. He can bang, but 150 did drop him in that fight. And he himself was dropped. But guess what? That doesn't mean he have a glass chin. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gotten up in the fights that he was knocked down. And as you look at his record, it still registers a 0. Okay, moving on. You go up here, you got a 2-7 fight, a 4-8. I just want y'all to get some clarity. This box rec isn't a secret on where they was finding opponents. 4-8, 6-3, 4-22. Another fighter with incredible experience, right? But certain fans will call them bums. But yet, if you call them a straight up bum, they mad. But they'll call some other fighter a bum. He fighting them but bums. He a bum. How? These fighters have experience. Look at Diego Vicente Perez, 13-11-1. Got experience, 632. You bound to learn something. 632-1, experience. 14-29-3, experience. You know what I'm saying? And his last fight was 24-24. How many fights is that, people? That's 48 professional fights. Dude, boxing is never easy trying to get respectable recognition from the fight fans. And even then, you have some fighters that sign with promotions and it's just too fast for them. They sign and then they get released. Look at Elvis Rodriguez. He was young in the game. He lost once, they released him, and now he's with PBC. Nobody's talking about that. What about Edgar Berlanga? Edgar Berlanga at one point in time, he was leveled out. His wins equal his knockouts. And then he went the distance with Damon Nichols. And then he stepped into his last fight and got dropped. No one's talking about that. Y'all ain't talking about Edgar Berlanga got a glass chin. Fighters will get dropped periodically, and some won't. But I'm giving you Michael Williams Jr. record because it's never been a secret. His record is out here, people. 19-0, 12 knockouts, man. He's 6'1", 6'2", depend on, what day, what season it is. His KO percentage is 63.16%. Round 74. So I wanted y'all to see the rounds, right? Because this is another deal. That's a highlight in Michael Williams Jr. career. Look at the 4-rounders early on, right? Look at the 4-rounders. 5 fight. First 5 fights. And then you look at the 6 fight, 6-rounder, 7 fight. Then his 8th fight, he's going an 8-rounder. He's going an 8-rounder, bro. A 8-rounder. Another 8-rounder with LaShawn Alcox. Another 8-rounder. Another 8-rounder. How many 8-rounders that? 4 already? A 6, a 8, another 8. 6-rounders, and his last fight was an 8-rounder. Come on, man. You have to look at the experience of his opponents, and you have to look at the length of rounds he's been able to compete in. First 5 fights was 4-rounders, then he moved up. Now, you may not look at the beautification of his resume when it comes to what your expectations are. But look, who gives a damn about your expectations when you're not a part of the dang matchmaking process, nor are you a part of the team who are making these decisions on who he fight? Let me show you something else that's very important in not rushing a fighter in boxing, which is very important. The fact that Michael Williams Jr. is only 22 years old. He's 22 years old. What does that say? Regardless if he is 25 years old, The record is not going to diminish any wins or losses that he has. It's always going to be right here on BoxRec. It's not going anywhere. The wins are going to be in green and the losses are going to be in red and the draws in blue. He's 22 years old. He just turned 22 not too long ago. So you can't go up here and say, oh, well, he ain't fought nobody. But look at this record. It's 19 and fucking 0. That shit looks good, bro. That shit looks good. Why are you rushing? Y'all think a fighter needs to come in here and rush, man. Everybody can't beat Jahad Tucker, bro. Jahad Tucker has embraced fighting on TV in his debut. He's embraced the 5-0 record. He's dancing and doing his own damn thing. Every fighter is freaking different. You look on some of these fighters' record early on in their career, they have some subpar opposition on their record. And then they decide to make the switch and start fighting some people. What did we just hear? Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis has these video clips that's circulating around the media. And it's all because Gervonta was attempting to provide an explanation to the audience on what people are saying that he isn't fighting the best competition. And he's trying to explain to the audience, of the naysayers, of the critics, that it's plenty of fighters up there that's not fighting the best. Not just him. Why are y'all just coming at Gervonta? It's a lot of fighters that's not fighting the best, period. And he's right. But he's a 3-division champion. Why rush it? Michael Williams Jr. is only 22. He's 22 freaking years old. What is the rush, bro? You get a world, look, let's just say he gets a world championship, right? He gets his shot at the world championship, he wins it. Are you still going to respect him with who he has on his record? Are you still going to respect the fact that he's a world champion? Gervonta Davis came up to 135 and fought Gamboa for a vacant WBA regular title. And Gervonta's a hitter. People were complaining about that. Gervonta again moved strategically up to 140, defeated Mario Barrios for his secondary title. People criticizing him for that. So what the fuck you think they're going to do to Michael Williams Jr.? What do you think if they criticize Gervonta, who's undefeated, who's one of the heavy hitters, and they're criticizing him for not fighting the best? You think Team Williams give a damn about people sitting up here looking at his record and saying, oh, well, let me see. Let's look at that. This fight right here. Yeah, dude lost a whole lot. He lost more than he won. I mean, it happens in boxing. I can go through a plethora of fighters that's on this boxing scene that has fighters on there with losing records. Not too long ago, Boots Ennis, no one really was understanding who he was. His record didn't reflect anything significant. His biggest fight today would be Sergey Lipinets, who was a former junior welterweight champion. Before that, Boots Ennis had a lot of wins, but people was looking at, he hasn't really fought nobody. That is always going to be the common language in boxing, people. You're never going to satisfy everybody. And one thing that his dad has mentioned when we was on here before and we had the Haney situation going on, he was visiting these groups. He pretty much told you, hey, this is what my objectives are. This is what we're doing. This is the opponents we're picking, and that's that. He put it out there for you. I hate the way Top Rank is treating black fighters. Bud should be bigger, and Shakur can't get the big fights either. And you know, I kind of told you that Shakur was gonna run into that brick wall. That guy Eclipse in the building. OG, peace to you. How was your holiday? It was great, man. How was yours? Salute to the OG, man. Appreciate you having on coming on deck, man. Chopping it up. Appreciate you, bro. Jay Ocho on deck. Salute combat and chat. Happy holidays. Salute to you, man. Real talk. But the whole deal with Michael Williams Jr., right, is the fact that he's a household name. Let's just talk about another layer of this guy. People try so hard to talk shit about Michael, but they never had a conversation with him. Did you hear what I just said? Hearing people talk shit about his resume and then they try to bleed it over to him just goes to show you how unwilling people are to really know and get to know this kid. That's been long standing for quite some time. Like he doesn't do the YouTube thing. He isn't on Facebook like that. The only time you really see him on Facebook if he's doing interviews with people. His dad just mentioned that he's about to start the police academy. He's going to be an officer. His dad is in recovery, fugitive recovery, in law enforcement. His mother's in law enforcement. The entire family has some type of attachment to the law. That's just fact. So therefore, don't look at the boxing record as if it's a bow tie as to how Michael Williams Jr. is walking around in life. Like you can look at his record all you want, but don't put mud on it. Don't take mud from his record and try to throw mud on him and say, he's garbage as a person. He's a good dude, man. He's a very intelligent, nice young man that's growing up in a family that has his support. He has a support group. But him stepping in there with Bauza with top rank, anything can happen. I can't even tell you what's going to happen. I don't know. Only thing I'm telling you is we're pulling for him to go ahead and get this 20th victory. And whatever he has to go through, I told you, when I support fighters, it is what it is. I've been there when 150 has gotten off the canvas and closed out the fight. He doesn't go in a shell and go back in the locker room and motherfucking put sheets over his head and say, wake me up when it's time to go. Then can I get the key to the van? I need to go sit in the van. No, he's like still taking pictures with people, upbeat. Cats don't know him. But damn, they just look at his record because he's being talked about. They might hear and see me, see my videos out here. His pops, 300, he really don't fuck with YouTube like that. He'll come on every now and then, but he really don't fuck with YouTube like that. It's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of buffoonery that goes on with individuals being judgmental on YouTube. So you got to be very careful on how you move your fighter, especially if that fighter's your son. You feel me? But come NYC the week after next, he has John Bauza. We already, seeing his fighting style. He loves to kind of brawl it out a little bit if he gets touched up. He doesn't have faster hands than Williams. He doesn't have better footwork, but he can box. Bauza can fight. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing bad to say about Bauza as a person because, once again, I'm telling you things I know because I know Michael Williams Jr. But I'm not going to sit up here and even dog John Bauza out and make it personal when I don't know the guy. Now, if he cracks his lips and I start hearing something more than what we already heard him say, that's a different story. Then we'll start slanging too. You know what I'm saying? We'll start putting shit together and talking shit to promo this fight. But it's never personal. Only thing we telling you is that we coming up there to NYC to pick up the victory. Two fighters who are undefeated. John Bauza 15-0, Michael Williams Jr. 19-0. We coming there to get the victory. That's it. Who isn't coming over there to win? We coming over there to win, man. We coming there to get the damn victory. That's just fact. And it's in totality. We coming over there to get the victory. We get the victory. Cool. But until then, all I'm saying is I'm reaching out to all of you that genuinely support boxing as a whole and, support the fella. Go over there and follow him on IG. He has a huge following over there on IG. Go check him out on IG. You know, it's nothing like you're not gonna find some glorified IG page with all these dang, Photoshop pics in Hollywood and shit like that. He's just a simple guy growing up in life, getting all his stuff together to build up his portfolio for his occupation, his profession, outside of boxing, and that's what it is. But World Combat Sports is just putting it out there for y'all. Check out the Facebook, man. Check out the IG. You're going to hear people talk, but I wanted you to see his record for yourself. I wanted you to see what all the complaints are about. And this has been going on through the test of time for boxers. It's always going to be boxers out there that have records that aren't enticing to certain individuals. And they're going to force them to grit their teeth and frown up and clench their fists. That ain't shit. Them a bunch of bombs. Well, guess what? It's if you're referring to bombs, it's a lot of fighters out there that has bum etiquette on their boxing register, bro. J8 say Michael Williams Jr. going to show the world his skill fighting MSG is a step up and a good experience for him. I agree. There, J Ocho. That's all I'm saying. This is not going to be an easy fight. It's a huge platform. Madison Square Garden? What? Madison Square Garden, bro? That's huge. I don't care what order it is. That's a huge fight. I wish I can shoot that fight. I really do. I really wish they allow me to just shoot that one fight. I really wish I could, man. But I know it's not going to happen because they have their own photographers. But I really wish I can shoot and get my own pics, and so it won't be copyrighted. I can use my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But congrats to Team Williams, man, to 150 himself to be able to get this fight. It's near the end of the year on one of the top flagships of promotions, top rank, against an undefeated fighter. If you're looking at his resume, you would say John Bauza should be, off the eye test, should be the toughest opponent that Michael Williams Jr. has faced in his professional career. That being said, he would be contending for his 20th professional victory, which is absolutely good shit, dog. So all I'm saying is, I showed you the resume. It cannot be said that it's never been shown before or whatever. Yeah, it has. It's been accessible forever and a day. Yes, his pops have put it out there that they have chosen opponents from the local gas station. You know what I'm saying? He put it out there. He's not holding no secrets. This is not a hidden language. He put it out there. We're independent. We don't have the money for these big fights, so we get along. We put on how we get along. We pick the opponents and we go in there and fight. Not all of them from Quick Trip. As I showed you, some of those fighters have extensive experience in the sport of boxing. Now, people will also call them a bum, but when they see him fight in person, they say, damn, old boy got skills. Yeah, because he has over 30-something professional fights, man. It takes a lot of dedication to say, hey, I want to keep a winning record. I want to keep on boxing. That's tough because you keep that winning record, you have to keep on, advancing your opposition, continuing, and you got to keep winning. A lot of cats, some cats, they wasn't meant to come into the sport to do that. That wasn't their mindset from the inception. Their mindset was come in here and get a check. That's what their mindset was. The banter sounds good when you tell people you're a professional fighter. But when they check out your box rec, whether you undefeated or you have losses, they still going to make their opinionated response off who you fought. And it all depends on the depth of their knowledge about the sport. Some people don't know a huge depth opposition. They only look at your opponents that you just fought, and then it's he went to a unanimous decision. His last 4 fights, he's this, that's how people do. They look at the records. They're not gonna dig all the way down. They don't go to the bottom and then push that button and take the elevator up. Okay, all right, I see who he fought. This, and this. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. They don't do that shit. But what we know is we're gonna get that announcement. We're gonna get that announcement. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Introducing, fighting out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, with a record of 19 victories, 0 defeats, 12 coming by way of knockout. Put your hands together in welcoming, for the first time on Top Rank Promotions, the one and only Michael Boy Wonder Williams Jr. It's gonna happen. And that's what it's gonna be, people. So stay tuned in for it. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in. Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Support him. Let me plug this in. There we go. What's going on? Team Williams on deck. Michael Williams Jr. and Sr. in the building. Let me know if you got that there, Mike. Andrew Charles said, let's go, Michael Williams Jr. Let me take this down. There go the link, big dog, if you see it. You got it? Let me see if Mike them gonna join the channel. On the eve of a big fight, probably his pops is on deck. Mike may be training. Yeah, like I was saying, man, it's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a big night. Yes, sir. It's gonna be like that, man. Big stage, big cameras. You know what I'm saying? A lot of eyeballs. We have to go in there point blank, period, and defeat John Bauza. That's the mission. That is the absolute end state, period. You know what I'm saying? That's the end state. Hold on for a second. I'm sending you this link there, 300. I sent you the link via your telecom. King Mitch on deck. Royalty on deck. How you feeling? She said, salute love from the UK. Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up for the first time. Haven't seen you over here, but if you indeed out the UK, salute to the UK fighters over there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. L Dub boxing on deck. So Team Williams is gonna drop through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if who all is gonna drop through, but I did send them a link. And we're still trying to get John Bauza. I'm still trying to get John Bauza on here. It would be good to chop it up with him. I don't have anything bad to say to the guy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, do interviews like that I did in the past. He knows. John Bowser's probably forewarned. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do an interview and get to know the guy. But shit, it'd be good to have him and Team Williams on deck to get this promo because this is what's going on YouTube. So let's see if they're able to get the link. Yo, what's good with you there, Team Williams?
Bro, what up, man? What you doing?
I'm good, man.
Hey,
How training going over there for y'all, man?
training's going great, bro. Right now I'm at work. Mike is be home chilling. Got one more run to do, man. We usually try to wait around like 1 o'clock in the morning, man, to get another one on. But everything is going good, bro.
That's what's up, man. How the weight cut coming? He's coming in around 200, ain't he?
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? He had a great Thanksgiving. He should be on here soon, man. He had a great Thanksgiving, bro. He's strong, bro. We allowed him to eat, man. And right now he had 145. So we good. Like there he is.
What's going on?
What up, 150?
What's going on, Scotty?
Hey, it's about that time, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? To represent once again. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm excited, man. I'm ready for this fight. I'm anxious now, man. I'm ready. I feel good though.
You know, the good news is, Mike, this is your biggest platform that you stepped up on. You know, how that touched you as of late, knowing that you get to fight in the MSG, big dog. You going to Madison Square Garden, bro.
Yeah, I know it's big, man. But I knew this time was gonna come. So it's here now. So I'm not really nervous on where it at. I'm just ready for the fight.
Absolutely, straight to the point. You know what I see about you there, Mike? You grown the fuck up, man.
Oh yeah, got to now.
I mean, seriously, every time I see you, grown up, I say, "Damn, Mike, grown as shit, man."
Yeah, since I was 18, so just kind of starting.
Yeah, you just turned 22, man. What's changed the most? Like me and your pops go over your pictures, man. You obviously been working on some strength and conditioning, man. Your calves are like Manny Pacquiao and shit, and you got the big back that really helps out with your power.
Yeah.
You know, what's that like, man?
I don't know. It's always something we always been working on since I was little, and it's all coming together now. So we just been working and training hard for this.
What do you know about your opponent, John Bauza, man?
That they, what's the word? That they I don't think they're ready for what we're gonna bring. Pretty much, Scotty. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I think they underestimated me.
100%. You can box, man, and also you can fight, and you've been in some fights. Your hand speed obviously is no question faster. You know?
I don't think they peeped. I think all they do is go on box track, see who all fought and all that, and then just try to call it off the top of their head what they think. I like it like that though. I like it like that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I was trying to explain to the audience some of the fighters that you have on your box rec are seriously experienced. When you was in there with those fighters that has like 35 and 40 fights, what did you learn from that? Period.
I mean, like you said, just experience. I was just glad that I fought who I fought, just to give me that different look and just the adversity I've been through for these moments like this. So ain't nothing I ain't see already. So I'm prepared for anybody, honestly. No matter their records, they all helped in a way.
Absolutely, man. I agree. They
Yeah,
all helped in a way, man. Good shit. That's true words right there. What about
yeah,
you, 300?
Um, man, my son, a bad motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't killers. We just got a talented fighter that we raised, man, from the little young chicken out that hatch. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But as far as all the opponents, yeah, man, I liked it. We really got it from the bottom, the dirt. We
the
got the
mud.
man, the mud, the wild. We went and dug these guys out of the sewer. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys, man, fighting Michael Williams Jr. was their Super Bowl, was their championship. So the weakest fighter was on his A game when he fought Mike Jr. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I started noticing that is because I would watch how guys would fight Junior, and then after they fought Junior, they would just lay down for other people. And I would just say to myself, like, damn, if they would have fought this guy like they fought Mike, they could get a couple of wins, but Mike Jr. was their Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we it like Junior said, man, it helped him be a better fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Scotty, we seen Junior get blasted, not by weak
Hmm.
punches with dudes with, excuse my language, with retarded strength.
Hmm.
And we seen Mike rise up. I'm these other prospects, man, ain't like that, bro. They chin ain't been tested, dog. They chin ain't been tested. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some chins getting tested December 11th. I can tell you that.
And what's your mental strength there, 150. I was there when the infamous fight that's going around YouTube about you being dropped twice and you end up dropping Alcox. I
yeah,
remember you walking out the arena with me and you was like, "Hey, what's Scotty?" And that showed me that you wasn't sitting there pouting about what happened in the ring. You got the victory and you went on about your business. And your pops always
yeah.
talk about that shit, man. Like, you don't sit up here and pout and go hide in the shadow.
Nah, I mean that's just not me, man. Especially when I won. Ain't no reason to do that. If I lost, that would be different. But I won, so ain't no reason, man. Everybody could talk and say this and that, but at the end of the day, they go check the box record. It's a win, so that's why I don't trip.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How do you feel about, in the future, you join the police academy, man, to join your parents in law enforcement, bro?
Oh, I'm ready for that, Scotty. I'm definitely ready for that. That's gonna be a dope, fun experience. So it's gonna be nice.
They is, man. They're gonna be checking your box rec and trying to test you and shit when you
Yeah,
get in there.
they
You
can
know
bring
what
up the
I'm
Alcock fight and all that stuff.
saying?
Uh,
They gonna act like, man, should we try this dude? Nah, nah, nah.
I,
We
I,
can't
I,
do that.
I feel sorry for the first dude who don't know who Junior is, and they say, take off that badge and that gun.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Take
Yeah.
off that badge and gun, man. This ain't motherfucking boxing. Okay.
Hey, Scotty, one of the things, man, we want to say this too, man, while we on here with you, man. We love you and stuff, bro. Um, the I think all fighters, man. I don't care if you're a multi-millionaire, you need to have a backup career. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Jr. is so young, so we know he's going to be successful in boxing. We're not saying that we're going to be undefeated forever. We're not saying that we're going to lose. But what I wanted for my son was to have a career where he didn't have to depend on boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
law enforcement is in his blood. Shit, I'm at work right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know what better way to pick up your career, man, and and just make a lot of money, man, extra money, man. I think a lot of fighters fall short when they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to I want to be the next Floyd Mayweather. I want to get this, I want to get that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of broke fighters too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and Mike Jr.'s boxing career, he's not going to be like that, man. He's going to be very comfortable. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Totally understand it, man. I want to ask you that 150 about your assessment of the outcome of Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. What did you think about that fight, man?
I mean, I feel like, I mean, The stoppage was it was kind of early, but I think Terrence better get him out anyway. So I feel like it was going to be a stoppage regardless. But it was a great
So
fight though.
so you think his dad should have just allowed him to get a
Yeah, I
third
think so.
knockdown if it was coming?
It probably would have went to decision, but the way Terrence was looking and was catching him, I think the referee probably was going to step in and stop it if the dad ain't going to do it.
Okay, that's what's
Honestly,
up.
the way he was getting caught. That was the second knockdown too, so it probably was going to get stopped by the ref eventually.
Yeah. So let the fans know what weight you contending at for this next fight, man.
Oh, 140, man. They thought I
140,
wasn't gonna be able to do it. 140, dropping down to 140. That's the fight that's the weight the world champion is gonna be at, Scotty. Honestly, it's the
Okay,
140.
that's what's up.
I can't wait, man. A lot of people think I can't make it. That's the little rumors going around. But hey, we're gonna shock the world.
And they and y'all have a huge backing over there on the NYC footprint. People just
Oh
think
yeah,
y'all out of Fayetteville and that's it.
I'm originally from New Jersey up north, so that fan base is gonna be it's right there next to New Jersey, so it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed with my fans, man.
It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be a lot of Williams Jr. 150 fans on deck in Madison Square
Yeah,
Garden, man. I'm telling you, they know
yeah.
people all over, not just Fayetteville, North Carolina, man.
It's gonna be it's gonna be packed. It's
They
gonna be nice.
got that ticket link popping.
Yeah, man. How that's going, man? Y'all can increase the tickets to like 3,000 for nosebleeds, huh?
I can't wait to see his sales, man. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, and everybody, man. It's they supporting, bro. You know, everybody's so excited, man, for Mike Jr., man. You know, and the people that can't make it, they're excited to watch him on ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we all excited, bro. You feel me? We don't have no stress over here. You know what I'm saying? It's this
Yeah.
This right here is just another fight, but it's just on a bigger stage. You feel me? He know what he got to do. That's put on the show, win. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, man, I always tell Mike Jr., yo, entertain the fans, bro. You know, and I think these fighters forget that they're entertainers. You see, that's why you don't see these guys pushing to fight each other because they're scared to lose. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yo, you were entertainer. So you gotta fight people. You gotta get the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? So there's no pressure coming from my son and our team. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to fight, make money, and entertain. So you know what I mean. And I want to go back on something. I like Kenny Porter a lot. I admire, you know, his the father and son team that they have. Me personally, I would never throw my son under the bus like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going, if me and Mike Jr. is bumping heads in training camp, which, you know, we don't always agree on everything, you know what I'm saying? But I would never in the interview put my son on blast. You know what I'm saying? I won't say anything before I do something like Kenny did. And and I'm sure he had his reasons, and he's his own man. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like when I heard what he said, and then I looked at Sean, man. I can't see me embarrassing my son like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true words, man. And shout out to the supporters. For those of you that may not know, every time you see Michael Williams Jr. head into a fight, man, it's a lot going on. He has huge amount of supporters. I mean, incredible. He has definitely a lot more supporters than some fighters you see on TV. Like his fan base is crazy. He has some loyal supporters, and also the sponsors that's out there sponsoring 150. Shout out to y'all too, man, for supporting them.
Yeah. Hey, anybody trying to hop on this panel? I want the guys who be talking a lot to come on here. You know what I'm saying?
I'll drop the link in there. I put that question up for Jay Ocho. Jay Ocho asked the question. He said, "I never seen Bauza fight, but what's Michael Williams Jr. thoughts on what Bauza said about getting the early KO?"
Oh, I mean, hey, look, Scott, it's boxing, bro. It's just all talk. I feel like he gonna try to, But once it don't work, I don't think I have a plan B. I don't think it's not gonna be no early knockout, man. It's just all talk. We prepare for everything they bring. We ready.
See,
If it is
y'all
early
can't
knockout,
y'all
it's gonna be
can't
with
get
him.
the.
If anything,
Go ahead.
I
Go
said if it
ahead.
is gonna be an early knockout, it's gonna be with him anyway. He gonna want it so bad get caught.
Yeah, man, they don't know the speed, bro, unless they see it firsthand. And
Yeah,
that's the good thing about
yeah.
fighting.
It's going. It just all talk. I feel like once we in that ring, that first 2 rounds, him and his trainers, when they go back to the corner, they're gonna be shocked. They ain't gonna know what to do or what to say next.
Mira.
I feel like he's just. I feel like he just at a point he just gonna be in there just rushing me and try to be throwing haymakers. Watch, I'm telling you.
Mike. Mira, cállate. What's going on? Bauza, mira, Bauza. Look at Bauza, look at
I'm telling you, Scotty, give me. I'll tell you about round 5. Watch, you see, he's just gonna be running around, not even boxing, trying to get a knockout.
haymakers.
Hey, ain't that what they do to you, Mike? They try to rush you and
They
throw
always do,
haymakers.
because look, I feel like they get annoyed by my. I just watch, Scotty. Just wait and watch.
Mira,
That's all I can say. For anybody out there wondering,
mira.
Hey, shout
anybody
out.
out there wondering, just watch.
Yes, sir. Hey, those of you, y'all see the link in there. Hey, Team Williams are on deck with World Combat Sportsman. They look, he invited y'all to the panel. If you have any questions that you want to talk to this young warrior about, heading into his fight December 11th, Madison Square Garden against an undefeated fighter, John Bauza, 15-0, Michael Williams Jr., 19-0. Then let's go. Click the link. Shout out to Dana Jones. Appreciate the donation. He said Kenny has some dollars on Bud with that KO, Mike Jr., my 5K running partner. I'm signing up. I'm signing us up, and he's doing the running.
I got you.
Shout
But
out
if you in the
Dana
go
Jones.
ahead, Mike.
Appreciate you, Dana. We appreciate you, bro.
If you in the building and you want to hop on the panel, you have some questions for Mike Jr., take the time, because he ain't in this YouTube streets now.
Nah, man.
That's not what they do. So you might want to take the advantage while he over here. He in them Fayetteville streets though, but he ain't in the YouTube streets.
I ain't in the street, Scotty.
No, I'm talking about generalizing. I'm talking about generalizing, Mike.
Yeah, I ain't in the streets.
Hey, let her know, champ. Let her know.
I'm talking about generalization. I got to put you somewhere on the map there, champ. You know what I'm saying?
I got you now.
I don't want to say, okay, you in your room. All you do is stay in your room.
Nah,
you know
I get it now.
Yo, shout out, hey Scotty, shout out to my bro Bill Haney, man. Shout out to the Haneys, Devin and Bill. Bill, if you go back and watch this, we love you, Bill and Dev. You know, as always, you know, our services is always there to make a fight, man. We love the Haneys, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Team Haney.
Word
shout
up.
out to Bill and Devin. Welcome L Dub Boxing in the building. Go ahead and shoot that, L Dub. You got Team Williams on deck, man.
L Dub, how you doing?
Good, man. How y'all doing, man? Salute to you, Scotty. Yeah, man.
Salute that, L Dub.
Hey, when I seen this fight, you know what I'm saying, I was hyped about it. I hit up Scotty. I hit a bunch of people up because I seen this fight. I think it's real nice that Top Rank putting this on. And to me, I think it can go either way. But I do see some good talent in Mike Jr. Like, I like you 6'1" and 140 pounds with that long reach. And I think if you use the jab and just keep that shit distant, I think it'd be easy work. Just looking at the, you know what I'm saying, just looking at, you know what I'm saying, your physical abilities. Now John Bauza, now they trying to push him a little bit. He's a southpaw, kind of a boxer puncher, but I think he probably started off kind of slow in his career. They've been having him in camps with Mikey Garcia and stuff like that. So they trying to see what he got. So they putting him in with you. It's like a true test, and I think it's like make or break. So I think this is a good matchup, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Saturday night, man. It's gonna be a Saturday night. But I hear you though. Everything sounds right. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yes, sir.
That bro, it's about time they putting him in the real fight. I mean, the boy been signed to everybody under the sun since 2016. You know what I'm saying? Like I told everybody, Mike Jr.'s first fight on Top Rank, we get John Bauza. They've been feeding him duck after duck after duck after duck, and he still ain't popping like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for us to remove him.
So like going into this fight with a guy already signed with Top Rank, do you guys feel like y'all have to be assertive from the opening bell, or y'all just gonna do y'all game plan? Because some of these scorecards be crazy on Top Rank. I just gotta put it out there. I don't know if y'all been following it as of late, but some of the undercard fights, guys be winning easy and they be giving to the other guy. So what y'all think about that?
I mean, no, we really expect everything, know how the game is, but we just gonna stick to our plan and do us. I mean, he ain't nobody that's popping or that nice to where it's gonna be like that. So I mean, we just gonna do us, me be great, and the outcome gonna show for itself, or the results, I say.
Yeah, we're not worried about the politics. I think coming in this is on our side. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody want to see something fresh and new, and Mike Jr. is part of that new generation. I think John Bauza is the one who has to be worried about everything. You feel me? I mean, he's 15-0, signed the Top Rank, and they're not even pushing him like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a change. You know what I'm saying? And this is why they matched him up with the talented, flashy, colorful Michael Williams Jr. 150, bro. You know what I mean? So we not worried about it, because that's the thing, L. Again, we in this to entertain men and women like you, bro. We don't care about losing. My son can go on to have a Sean Porter career, a Paulie Malignaggi career. We just want to entertain, make money. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, we love boxing. You know what I'm saying? Again, Mike Jr. is going, he's going to be a cop in box. So we don't have the same stresses as everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, these guys, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but these guys more fascinated on being like Floyd Mayweather, bro. And they might not even make it that far. You know what I'm saying? So we let them stress about that. We happy. Let me tell you something. No matter if my son was to lose, you still gonna see us smiling, because it's not the end of the world. Maybe L, we can start changing how boxing is, because when you have two undefeated fighters fighting, I think the fans, whoever lose, still support that person, because that's the only way you're gonna start easing up the tension on fighters fighting each other. Everybody's scared to lose, L. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
So
Noel, what's good?
we not tripping off of none of that, bro.
For sure. Now that's a big card though, and I think you got a good opportunity, Mike Jr. to what I'm saying, really put on a show. You know what I'm saying, that card gonna be stacked with talent with the young guys like Keyshawn Davis and his brother and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I like it. So like I said, because I'm a hardcore to the hardcore. I've been watching y'all fights on UFC Fight Pass. I still got UFC Fight Pass, so
Right.
I know what it is. I just want to. When I seen that fight, I was like, yo, that's crazy, because 15-0 versus 19-0, you really don't get that unless it's like a title eliminator or some type of regional title. So for them to do that,
Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
yeah,
And I'm glad, bro. This is why we came on here tonight. You know what I mean? Because we ain't coming back on here unless Scotty, absolutely want us to, because that's our bro. But so I'd rather get it out of the way and put it out there, dog. We didn't have to take this fight. We could have ran my son record up to 27-0. No bullshit. People talking about, oh, my son's not making money. Man, y'all have no idea on the sponsorship money he get every month. You ever see one of his uniforms, bro?
yeah, he got one of the best fits in the game. I see it.
His uniform great with sponsors. They falling off his uniform, bro. We turn down money. You know what I'm saying? So with the support,
Y'all there?
Yeah, weird. I don't know. I guess the phone died or something. I don't know.
Yeah, his phone might have died. Let me see if that's him that popped out. Oh yeah, he popped back in. There you go, Mike.
Yeah, I maybe I was saying too much. You know what I'm saying? That's the God. With the support of our family and friends, we could have ran this up to 27-0, bro. Seriously. You know what I mean? But we want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Mike Jr. is not hurting for money. He's about to be a cop. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the love. Plus, L, we want to see where he's at. We'll never know where he's at if we don't fight nobody. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. But that's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys having me, man. Scotty, man, salute to you, bro. I just want to come in and chop it up for a little bit. I can't wait for the fight. I'll be tuned in. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate you,
Salute
dog.
to L Dub, man.
All right, bro. Y'all
Salute
have a
to
good
L
one.
Dub for pulling up
All right.
and dropping that boxing media across the layer. You know, but yeah, that's what it is, man. Anybody else in the chat, man? Y'all need to hurry up and jump on here and take this opportunity because Team Williams is not on YouTube, but you get the opportunity to talk to him before he heads to a big fight. You know, Madison Square Garden, December 11th.
Man,
You
send
know, the whole
send Loco the link, goddammit, so I can introduce my son to Loco. Send Loco the link. Send that link out. Hey, send Bill the link too, goddammit, Scotty. Send them all the link, bro.
okay. I would send Bill the link too.
Send them all. Send them all the link, goddamn. We're gonna have fun on this show for a little bit, bro. While we got 150, man.
Now you requested it, I did, goddamn.
Yeah. No, you know what I mean? It's all love. Son, you got a little bit of time?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. No, I gotta clear it with the boss. Mike sent me a side message, and I'm trying to get off, Pop.
Okay, I sent it to Bill and Connor.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you gonna talk about my son, this is not to Bill Haney. That's our people. This is to Loco. If you're gonna mention my son, at least get to know him. You know what I'm saying? Howl at him. You feel me? Loco's been following Junior, from my understanding, for years now. You feel me?
So I sent it out. Bill got it. You know what I'm saying?
Chop it up. We see who come through. You know what I mean? If we leave and they come through, you know, just hit me up, man. Anybody else want to hop on here while we on here? Hey, see, and you know it's crazy because you didn't plan this out like this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't let people know we was going to be on deck, and I like it that way.
Yeah, so it's out there. Hey, Trick. If you want to pull up and ask questions of Team Williams Jr., bro, you can. Hey, Trick Nolte, man, he's a behind the scenes player that know all the old school fighters, man. He be giving them a platform to speak on. Man, he know a lot of these fighters, these older cats that used to pretty much box back in the day.
Okay, shout out to him.
But he invited, Cono Loco over here. It ain't gonna be no, if he invites you, it's not gonna be on no bullshit.
Yeah, I did that, no doubt.
It ain't gonna be on no bullshit. So y'all don't have to worry about that. But if you know who he is, pass the link. It ain't gonna be on no gang up shit. We don't do that over here for real. Bill Haney, if you listening, yeah, we'd definitely like you to jump on here too.
That's
I don't think
shout out to Bill.
I don't think we ever had Bill on here with Young 150. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he even been on here before like that.
Yeah, nah. I usually always talk to Bill. I think the last time Mike Jr. Last time and Mike Jr. and Dev, I mean, they had ended up going back and forth on social media, man. But that wasn't about nothing. That was just about that was business. Shit, Mike. I guess when y'all sparred.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. Oh yeah. That's not saying Bill.
No. Y'all saw each other after it a few times at in Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't see Bill. I was just saying Dev.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see Bill that weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, tell him, Mike. Hey, tell him, Mike. We seen that first encounter between Devin Haney and T.O. We was right there.
Yeah, I would say we was. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we seen that first encounter that everybody be talking about. You know that they met. We was right there. You know what I'm saying? We was right there when they was talking.
Okay.
I mean, that was Floyd Mayweather's card. It was a pretty good card too.
Yeah. Okay.
I think everybody was there that night. Your boy Steven Nelson, freaking Tabiti, Jalen Love, Clarissa Shields, all them cats. T.O. Devin.
Shout out to T.O. too, man. I think that's when you got the footage of him and Mike Jr. talking, and T.O. said he beat Mike out. He said you promoted your shoe in the fight.
Yeah, he recognized what he did in the fight, man. Fighters be watching. I'm telling you.
Yeah, T.O. always showed love. You know what I'm saying?
How many fights was that ago? Like 4 or 5 fights?
Nah, that was
like 7 or 8, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about when we seen T.O. at the MGM Grand, though.
It was after the shoot thing.
Okay. All right.
Junior?
Bobby?
What fight was that? Like how many fights? That's like fight number 7, right? Yeah, 6. Yeah.
It was a fight after the
Mike was only 6.
The first, It was a while
and
ago.
also, Mike, I ain't forget how T.O. was sizing him up and asked what weight class he was in too. He did, dog. I remember that. He said, "What? You in that?"
Yeah.
Shit.
Said I was a big 140.
Shout out Kano Loco in the building, man. Hey, he invited you on Kano's to chop it up.
Bauza! Loco!
What's good with y'all? I can't hear y'all, man. I'm in the building over here. I got all the money I be taken care of.
Okay. Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, I want to tell you this, Loco. I want to say it's all love, bro, with us, man. You know what I mean? The whole World Combat Sports thing, Michael Williams Jr., man, we respect your opinion, man. I wanted to actually introduce you to my son, bro.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Man.
Hey, Junior, show your face, son. That's
hey, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
What happened?
I'm just trying to get it to where I can get speakerphone on here, man. I can't. I gotta put it on my head like the phone. Like if I was talking on the phone, I ain't got no speaker. It won't show speaker on it, man.
Okay, we wanted to introduce you, bro, to my son, my bro.
All right.
If you got any questions for Mike, man, fire off, man. His pops want, people to come on the panel and ask his son any questions they want to, man.
I mean, not really, man. I mean, shoot, like there's not enough tape really out there, man, to really do a thorough breakdown of these matchups, man. So, when I do my breakdowns, man, I'm just basing it on what I see. Oh hell, they calling me up front. All right, hold up. Well, somebody must be trying to steal. Shoot,
You work at Roses?
Nah, bro. This ain't Roses.
God, get out that money, dog.
Hey, what's going on out there, man? What's the problem? Hey, what's the problem?
This nigga work at KFC. This shit crazy.
Yeah, manager.
Hey, the link is out. The link is out there, people. Time is ticking. For those of you in the chat that want to pull up, you know what I'm saying? I did send it out to the other one, to Bill. I don't know if he's gonna pull up or not.
Yeah, man, it's all love. Got my man Connor. We caught him at even he pulled up, man. We caught him at a bad time, man. He working, man. Customers up there fighting over chicken wings and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're a fool, man. You need to first of all pick a day to do stand up one day a week. God damn it. For real. You got some classic one-liners, man, for real.
Yeah. Come on. What's quacking? What's quacking? What's the shit, baby?
What's quacking, god
What's
damn it.
quacking? Yeah. Damn, Kano. Hey, get somebody else on, bro, that want to come on, man. Kano can't talk, bro.
I mean,
there you go. God
there
damn, bro.
Nah, man, like I was saying, bro.
Oh,
First of all, no, I don't work at Roses, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But I'm just in a position where I deal with a lot of money out here. That's all.
I feel you, bro. I'm glad you came up, man. I know we caught you at a bad time. I just want to introduce you to my son and let you know, bro, it's all love. Thank you for supporting Mike Jr. Thank you for the content. You know what I'm saying? Just thank you for everything, dog. None of that shit is personal, man. We that, and we respect everybody, that do what you do. We respect y'all craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I kind of figured, man, that somebody spoken to you, because I was like, damn, that wasn't scripted. That just happens,
Yeah.
But,
nobody didn't say anything. The only person that spoke to me was my bro, Mark Reyes. He called.
Yeah, I know him. He met me. He knows me. I know him.
Yeah. He told me pretty much, he said that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? He said, but after the fight is over, whoever wins, you come back and you talk about it, man. You know what I mean? But I was never tripping, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was never tripping. It was little things, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't agree with you on, but it's about my son, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was all good.
Trick
Nah, it's all good, man. Look, bro. Hey, if
Yes,
I'm wrong in my prediction, I'm wrong in my prediction, man. It won't be the first time, and the damn sure ain't gonna be the last time.
I want you to stick to your prediction, bro. You know what
Say
I mean?
again now.
I want you to stick to what you believe in, so we can prove you wrong.
Hey, man, it's all good, bro. Hey, I ain't never ran for my predictions, bro. Never.
Hey, Loco, hey, Mike Jr.
Yeah.
You going into law enforcement. I got a strange feeling that Loco is shortening them registers back there. He got 5s and 20s in his pocket.
Hey, man, I got a little bit more than that, man, but don't tell him. I'm not in North Carolina right now. I'm in Florida. He can't, what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Hey, yo, look, man, love and respect to you, my bro. I wanted to holler at you, man. And Scotty, thank you for calling, dog.
All right, man.
Hey, Trick.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Have a good one, man. Hey, Trick.
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, you hear me?
Is something in your background, man? Like you watching all of my children. What you got going on? Sanford and Son? What?
That's actually a dirty movie. Let me get out of here. I want you to hear this stuff, man. Hold on.
He said, "What? It's a porn."
No, no, I'm messing with y'all, man. I'm trying to get to somewhere where it's kind of quiet. Hold on a second. I mean, nowhere quiet. Anyways, man.
Hey, Trick, this is Michael Williams Jr., man. 19-0.
Hey, senior and junior, man. How y'all doing, man? It's Trick Notes. What's up with Scotty?
Trick,
I'm good, bro. How you feeling?
What's going on, boss?
Doing good down here in Houston, Texas, man. Y'all got a question, Mike Williams Jr., man. What is it like to work with Roy Jones Jr., man? That's my favorite fighter of all time. And before you answer that question, I got a chance to interview him a while back, man. I had so many questions, man. It was wonderful to talk with him, anyways. But what's like working with Roy Jones Jr.?
No, it's a dope experience, man. It's a blessing to have a guy like him being my trainer, man. He just give us so much knowledge, and just pretty much just so much knowledge he give us. So it's a dope experience to work with him, man, and just being his presence and see him work too. So getting all that together is dope.
Cool. Yeah, like I say, he's my favorite fighter all time, man. And I'm in the late 40s, man, and I just watched Roy in the 90s, and I can go back and even look at some of his fights on YouTube and just be like in awe, man, of what you see. So that's the question I just wanted to ask, man. I just hopped on and saw Scotty, man, and it was senior, man. You're doing a good job with your son, man. You know, a lot of times you see these father and son tandems, man. They don't work out too well, man. So you're doing a good job there, man.
I
You
appreciate
know he's fighting for top rank for the first time in Madison Square Garden, December 11th.
Word, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
he has a
Yeah.
fight against undefeated fighter John Bauza, 15-0.
Yeah, yeah. I've been listening to that, man. So I'm definitely gonna check in there, man. When y'all coming to Houston, man?
shit. We was just down there in Texas, man. Maybe some 2 months ago, Junior.
Yeah, about 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
we was down in Dallas. I was working because I do fugitive recovery as well, and I had brung Junior down there to get some experience with that, man. But as far as the fight, I don't know, man. Hopefully soon. Who knows, man? It
Okay,
eventually.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, everybody come to Dallas. Nobody ever come to Houston, man. But I was like, damn, everybody was coming to Dallas. So we'll come to Houston, man. But I talked with Jeff Mayweather last week. He said he'll be down here on December the 5th. So hopefully me and him can link up when he come down here.
Yeah, we know Jeff. We know Jeff.
Yeah, I met him, man, when I went to Vegas, man, for the Pacquiao and Ugas fight. And I got a chance to go to the Mayweather gym, man. I met a lot of fighters, man. It was a good experience, man. You know, that was my first time out there in Vegas, man. And it was something different. I can just tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, so
What's one thing you know about Mike Williams Jr., the Trick? Do you know anything about the fighter that's on the panel?
I've heard a lot about him. Just seeing clips. You know, he works with Roy. I like what I see. Man, you tall, bro. How tall you, man? Like 6 foot, 6'1"?
Yeah, man. No day, yeah.
He about 6'2", 6'3" on a good day.
He like
on a good day. It depends on how I
5'8".
feel when I wake up.
Yeah, he like 5'8".
Tall, man.
Yeah, we fucking with you, bro. We want Mr. Bauza to be very surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to what's been going on, man. So when is the fight?
December 11th.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely gonna tune into that one. So yeah, I don't know much about the other guy either, but I'm definitely gonna tune in, man. So it sounds like you know, I heard I was on listening to Cano's show the other night, and he made his video and stuff like that, man. You know, I don't want to get into what was all said, and you know, I want to see the fight now. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what? We just had Cano on it.
Yeah, I saw it.
And you can't, and it's not a problem, bro. You know
right.
what I'm saying? We need that. You feel me? We need that, and we respect that, man. He wasn't disrespectful,
right?
So we actually we love it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're good.
Yeah, it's fine. Cindy, I got a question to you, man. Did you watch the Terrence Crawford and the Sean Porter fight?
Absolutely.
What did you think about the stoppage? With you being a father and Kenny Porter being a father, would you done the same thing if Mike Jr. would have been in that situation?
Nah. When he, all right. So when it came to the stoppage, it was the interview that made me not agree with the stoppage. If wouldn't have did the post-fight interview, then I would have kind of said, all right, he was protecting his son. But after he spoke, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much said too in another interview that he knew he was going to stop it going in. You know what I'm saying? It was a battle of egos. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad. He's a dad.
Yes.
We both got fighters. Fighters don't always listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Mike Jr. does the same shit to me. You feel me? But but when he does say, "Nah, I want to do it this way," I go ahead and roll with it. But when I roll with it, I go in it with a pure heart, meaning I'm not going to be against my son and hope that his way fail just to say, I told you so. You know what I mean? So, I don't stop it. I don't think Sean was hurt bad. He could have continued. I think he would have made it through the entire fight. I think that's the reason why Earl Spence got up and sucked his teeth and he was mad. You know what I'm saying? Because he and that's that was bullshit. That fight could have continued. You know what I mean? That make me look bad. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? I didn't knock him out. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm working too, bro. But yep.
No, man. Yeah, well, I will let y'all go. Hey, Scotty, man, I appreciate you letting me hop on, man. Michael Williams Jr. Sr., man. I would show my face, man, but this nigga fucked my head up at the barbershop yesterday, man. So I want y'all to see my hair.
Damn,
hey,
dog.
This nigga pushed my shit back bad, man. So
you should have put hands on him, Trick. So who the
man,
fuck
dude, man. You know what's crazy, man? When you get a fresh haircut, man, it grow back quick. But when your shit fucked up,
let me see it, Trick. I want to see it.
No, man, no, man.
Hey, we just gonna go off the picture that you have on your logo, man. You good? It look just like the picture you got, man.
I tell you what, man. Hey, I'm gonna follow y'all on Instagram, man. We're gonna follow y'all. What's your Instagram?
Michael Williams Jr. the boxer.
Okay. Yes, Senior. What's you?
Team 150, Michael Williams Sr.
Okay, I'm gonna first start following y'all on Instagram. Yeah, man. I'm gonna shoot y'all. Well, y'all can see my pictures, man. Like I said, I was listening to what Scotty was saying earlier. Yeah, man. I deal with reach out to the old school fighters, man, to give them a voice, man, because a lot of them guys, man. I tell them, I was talking to David Reed, man, and I told David Reed, hey, look, man, when you're done fighting, these managers, these promoters, these managers, promoters, networks, man, they don't care nothing about y'all, man. So it's people like me that reach out to them guys and let them know, we still, got love for them and stuff, man.
Word up.
Yeah, so
we appreciate men like you, man. Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
That's your profile pic?
Yeah, I guess for I guess y'all think so, y'all.
Did they mess up your haircut in that one too?
Oh no, not this one. Nah. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I normally show my face on this camera, dude. I can't do it today, man.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I appreciate it.
This nigga fucked my shit up bad, man.
Yeah. We the opposite, bro. You know how you get on panels and everybody talking tough? We opposite. We joke and it's love here, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But one more thing, if I get out of here, though, man, Raven. Well, so what you think about Earl Spence get up and walking out? And Scotty, you know what, man? I'm gonna start with you, Scotty. What you think about Earl Spence get up walking out with Terrence Crawford? Stop Sean Porter.
I just put it like this, like people might have said that he was frustrated with what Kenny Porter did, stopping the fight, right? But when you make a declaration that you're going to step in the ring on that weekend, it don't matter what Kenny Porter did. You're trying to build up the fight between you and Crawford. So he still should have got in there and said, forget everything else. This is a good time to promo. The cameras are still hot. Let me go up there and get face-to-face with Terrence Crawford and say, make the fight. I felt like he just BS'd and walked out and let his fans down because he's the one who said he was going to do it. He said he was going to step in the ring, but he turned around and walked the fuck out. I mean, I was let down because so many people was talking about him getting in the ring and he didn't do it.
Mike?
Oh, no, I kind of agree with what you said, Pops. I think he would just on the stoppage, and since the fact that he couldn't stop Porter, that's why I don't know. He just walked out. It was funny to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't stop Sean Porter, man. He knocked him down.
That's what it is. Yeah,
it was bullshit, bro. Because I in my opinion, Sean could have continued. I think he would have made it through. If he would have chose to, he would have made it through the entire fight. You know what I'm saying? So.
Crawford was landing those counter uppercuts. God damn.
Yeah.
It was too much time left in that ring and too much time left in that round too. You know what I'm saying? So
but he got up, bro.
Right.
I mean, a Joker that's hurt bad ain't going to be showing that much frustration on the canvas like he did, and then pop straight up. You know what I'm saying? So man, that whole thing was weird, man. But I got a lot of love for the Porters, man. We admire their father and son relationship. I like Porter's career as a boxer. I told Scotty time at the time, if we got to be the next Porters and Paul Malignaggi's in the game, cool. Meaning that we not afraid to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? We coming and we gonna put on the show.
Okay. And my thing is with the Earl Smith situation, I talked to somebody actually that's close to Earl. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving me some information. I'm not ain't gonna say what it was, I'll say what it is, but it is what it is. But my thing is, huh? Hey, I'm gonna give a Scotty behind the scenes on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to you three. You know that.
Yeah, buddy. But my thing is this is why I look at it, man. We all had a homeboy we used to go to the club with, and he'll see this chick and he'll be like, man, I'm gonna holler at her for the night over with, right? So when the club closed and he get a chance to go holler at the chick or whatever, she walk right by him, he don't say nothing to him. You be like, say, man, why you holler at a girl? Let's go holler at her. Oh man, I looked down on my shoe, man, she was gone. I mean, Earl was at home, boy, they didn't want to holler. That's the way I look at it. I know it's two different things, but at the same time, it's like, man, he ain't holler at him. You know what I'm saying? He should have hollered at Terrence Crawford.
Bro,
and I was on.
That was a horrible analogy.
I don't think so. He should have hollered at him. He should have hollered at him, man.
But the analogy was.
Should have went up there in that ring. You right. He should have went in the ring. He should have.
I'm saying, at the end of the day, he should have hollered at him. Hey, man, look, you know what I'm saying? He right there. And I was on a panel last week, and we had Blu-ray on there on Drew's show. Yeah, Blu-ray on Drew's show, man, and him and Stormy had got a little heated, but it was all love, though, man. Everybody gave their opinion, but at the end of the day, man, Earl should have gotten in the ring, man, and said something to Terrence Crawford, man. We need this fight for boxing, man. I mean, because I was like going back and looking at some Arsenio Hall shows, man, where he had like Riddick Bowe on there. I put some on Instagram today. He had Riddick Bowe on there. He had when Thomas Hearns got ready to fight Iran Barkley, he had them on there promoting the fight. Man, with the fighters that we got now, like say somebody like Chris Colbert, his personality, Deontay Wilder's personality, the Charlos, what's some dude named Tyson Fury, man, get these guys on the Jimmy Kimmel show or something like that and start promoting it, man. That'd be great for boxing, man. That's just my opinion. We need that.
Sir. I agree, man. I mean, those are the little things that's holding boxing back a little bit. I mean, boxing will always be bigger than UFC and MMA and all that good stuff, even bare knuckles, man. But I think it's not being promoted right. We have a lot of great fighters with colorful personalities, and people don't get to see it, man. And also, man, we need to make these fighters feel comfortable. That it's okay to be undefeated and fight and make the big fights, man. You know what I'm saying? But the fans treat fighters so fucked up, and the fans are so fucking two-faced, and fighters be scared that you know what I mean? Yo, motherfucker, look.
Be scared to fuck with the fans, you know what I'm saying?
Look, that and a fighter lose one fight and niggas be like, oh, he gotta retire. The fuck? It's still, hey, look, when Wilder lost to Fury, right? Which that was to me, whatever. It's still, I still want to see Wilder and AJ though.
Me too.
It's still great fights to make, bro, just because you lose. So I hope, like Mike Jr. and John Bauza, man, the young prospects too, you know what I mean? Let's get it. That's why I appreciated Shakur and Jamil Herring. You know what I'm saying? I like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta lose, man. You know what I mean? But my man Floyd Mayweather, he made it cool to be 50-0 like that. You know what I mean? But then I heard allegations going on behind the scenes that allegedly, I don't know, judges and shit said that they were paid off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
I heard stuff like that too, man. And it's a shame, man. Like I said, we're not getting these fights. Like I say, even though you're right, Wilder lost, I still want to see them guys fall. I mean, Hagler, Hearns, Duran, and Leonard. They all fight each other. They all beat each other. And they still fought. I mean, loss ain't gonna hurt your career.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, when it comes to Mike Jr., bro, whether we win or lose, we coming up in there, bro. We putting on the show, and that's the kind of fighter the Junior is, bro. We ain't worried about all that losing shit. We just wanted to build our record up the best way that we could, so we can be able to have a resume where you can say, he 19-0, 20-0. That makes sense to let him fight somebody that's 25-0 or 26-0. You know what I'm saying? They undefeated. You feel me? So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Scotty, man, I got to run, man. I appreciate you letting me hop on for a second, man. Michael Williams Jr. See you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna start following you, man. Scotty talks a great deal about y'all on his channel. Good promotion there, man. And Scotty, hey, once again, man, I respect what you do. You know what I mean? You know that. And everybody in the chat, y'all have a good evening. And I hope everybody had a great holiday as well.
Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, Trick. And the best advice I can give you, you know, continue to do what you're doing, man. And goddamn, cut all that hair off and just start with a ball, dog. Clean it.
I'm gonna show you my haircut real quick, man. Hold on a second. Let me see. See how you put this shit on.
Excited about this shit.
Look at this shit, man. Nigga, fuck my shit up, man. Look at that.
Look at this nigga here.
So you haven't went to that barber before?
No, actually, I went. No, actually, now I never went to him. Now the dude normally cut my hair. He couldn't cut my hair yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And
you should have held the fuck out. You know?
Man, no. Look at my shit, man. Look at my shit, dude. Man, I went out at a midget looking like this.
Man,
just get a snapback, shawty.
Oh shit, man.
A beanie or something.
They got you.
Yeah, get a beanie.
Hey,
grab a beanie, dog.
That boxer that fought Roy. Damn.
What you say?
What was the fighter that fought Roy? He was like Jamaican or something.
Glenn Johnson?
Nigga, they got you looking like Glenn Johnson, bro. God.
Man, man, that's called you wrong for that, man. You know, man, like I like my shit like square like this. This nigga got my shit like in an oval. Look at my shit, dude.
Screen froze? What's wrong with the screen?
Huh?
Nah, he's still there.
You see him, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him.
I don't see him on my end. It's like real. It's like bumpy. Is that his neck?
That's that Metro PCS, dog.
This nigga fuck my shit up, dog. I don't look like this, man. Now the other picture, that's how I normally look. That's how I'm supposed to look.
Oh, there you go. Let me see. Yeah.
What shit, man?
You all right, though, bro.
You're good, bro. It's not as bad as you think, man.
Man, this nigga like this nigga look like a gay male, man. Look at my shit, man.
Damn,
everybody say like this shit fucked up.
Yeah,
okay,
this all great, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, hey, man. Much love to all y'all, man. Hey, Scott, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Hey,
all right, appreciate you pulling up, Trick.
All right, yeah, later, y'all.
Later, brother.
All right, peace.
That's fucked up what they did the Trick.
Yeah, man.
His eyebrow.
But that analogy was super off the scale. It was off the radar from where the target was, dog. For real.
Junior, I thought Earl really trying to holler at a girl. Like,
yeah, that's why I got lost. When we said, gonna say that.
Yo, Rick's still on my screen, bro. This shit, get him off the screen, Scotty. His whole hairline still on my shit, bro. There you go. That shit crazy, bro. Man, anybody else?
I even sent Lopez them the link a couple of minutes ago. I doubt they pull up though. You never know.
Shout out to them. They big time, baby. They too big time for us. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be good they pull up before his fight because they know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up for a minute.
Yeah, we respect them too, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't pulling up. They got a fight coming up, man.
Hey, what they tell you, 3? Hey, man, we see you out here, man. Just keep on doing what you're doing, man. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, they don't, we ain't too proud to ask for help. Every time I done reached out to these celebrity teams, they always just tell me, yeah, your son doing good. Just keep doing what y'all doing.
Y'all gonna make it, man. Y'all gonna make it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. So you know what? So now it's from the bottom, bro. Now that's why we the way we are. You feel me?
I hear you, man. Hey, I mean, you know the routine now. You've been knowing the routine for a long time.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Y'all figured out the colors, man. What's the colors gonna look like, man, on fight night? What's the colors? We'll be talking about.
Can't tell you, Scott. It's just gonna be fire, man. Outfit gonna
I
be
like
fire, bro.
outfit's going to be fire. I like
I know
that.
it's gonna be fire, but the fans was asking. They saw y'all come out in the Wu Tang. Were you gonna have the Wu Tang clan, goddamn Jim Jones and all them dang Philly, New York
New
cats over
Yorkers.
there?
I don't know, Scotty.
I can make that happen, man. You know what I mean? If I
Oh,
really
I know that.
you know what I mean? But I don't know. We one of our main brothers is going to be in the building. Troy Ave is going to definitely be in the building.
All right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
Hey, Scotty, anybody else want to hop on before I get off? I know Junior probably about to get off.
No,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
Hey, man, y'all been on here long enough, man. Go handle your business. Hey,
Appreciate you, bro.
150. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Real talk.
Hey,
And you
I
know what it
appreciate you,
is.
Scotty, man. I've been hearing, bro. You've been holding me down, man. I don't be here, but you been holding it down, Scotty. So I just want to say I appreciate that, man.
You know what it is, that 150 all day,
Oh yeah,
always.
for sure.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Team Williams, man.
Yes,
300.
sir,
What
bro.
about you, man? And let them know where they can find you. And any final words you want to say to your fans out there, 150.
Nah, man. Look, December 11th, bro. I'm just here to put on a show, man. All that talk, everything that they heard, they about to see it. It's gonna go down, man. And the results is gonna be the results. So pretty much, that's pretty much it, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Michael Williams Jr. the boxer, Facebook Michael Williams Jr. and just any other social media platform, just Michael Williams Jr. Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up. There it is from the man himself. What about you, 3?
I want to say my son is extremely talented. December 11th, he's going to put on a show. That Bauza and Mike Jr. is probably going to be the best fight on the card.
Or the fastest.
Huh?
I said, or the fastest. We'll
I
never
know
know.
that's right,
Mike talking this shit. I hear you.
We'll
I
never
hear
know.
you,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Hey, you feel me? It's gonna be the best and the fastest. No disrespect to any other boxer on that card, including the great Lomachenko. But Mike Jr. and John Bauza fight is going to be the best, and it's not because it's John Bauza. It's because he's going to be in the ring with the entertaining Michael Williams Jr. That is why. I also want to give a shout out to my man Trick's hairline is gone, but never forgot. I want to give another shout out to my man Loco, Kano Loco, who's at work right now, holding down McDonald's, stealing out of the back vault, breaking up fights in the front. Niggas is throwing fries at each other. Y'all heard it on here. He went to the front and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" Shit. Scotty, we love you. I'm out, baby. Michael Williams Jr. boxing, baby.
You heard us, got it.
Yeah, for real. Salute, man. Salute. We'll link up for sure.
All right,
That is,
Scotty. Like I
man.
said, man, appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro, pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Team Williams Jr. You know what it is, man. Appreciate them pulling up in these YouTube streets, stopping through, chopping it up with your boy. Appreciate everyone who pulled up in the live chat, man. It's been cool. Shout out to Kano Loco for pulling up. Shout out to Trick Noty for pulling up. It would have been good for some of the others to pull up and chop it up, but I'm happy with the team, that was on here just chopping it up, talking about his fight, putting it out there to the viewers and the listeners on what's going down August 11th. This fight is not going to get the amount of press, from the promotion itself, but as I tell you all the time, like in the military, you have to take the initiative to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? If you have a mission, you have to find a way to get to that mission. If plan A, B, and C doesn't work, you got to go off plan D, E, and F and make sure it happens. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just promoting the fight, putting Michael Williams Jr., John Bauza out here in the media streets, on the universe, let it float around, levitate. People pick it up, give they bits and pieces on what they think about the fight, which is all good. You don't have to support my boy. You don't have to support Michael Williams Jr. if you don't want to. You can support who you feel like. But all I'm saying is just give yourself an opportunity to see him box for once. I mean, he can box, man. He can box for sure. So keep that shit in your recall memory. KZ on deck. Come back. You got predictions on the fight this weekend. Hey, I want to talk about my boy Fulton. I'm not gonna lie, Fulton, man. The way he switched up his style against Angelo Leo, I was very entertained, man. Like Fulton went in there and swim and didn't get wet really. Like the way he fought on the inside and barely got touched. Like it was extremely entertaining. That's one of the fights I would rewind all the time. It was very, very exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Figueroa fight in person. And at that particular fight, I thought he lost. But then he goes in here and stops Luis Neri. I said, all right, cool, So how's it gonna play out when he steps in there with Cool Boy, who in my opinion has everything. Like he has every tool in the shed to stop Figueroa. He has it. Like he's not a power puncher, but his work rate. Like I don't know how he's gonna come out against Figueroa. Is he's gonna box him or he's gonna just goddamn give him that mano a mano, buck for buck, fist for fist. Let's see who can break whose wheel first. That's really one of the big fights I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to Cool Boy Steph and Brandon Figueroa, man, because it's a unification bout too. You know what I'm saying? It's a unification bout. But then, you have Teofimo Lopez and damn George Kambosos. That fight right there has been building up over time. And Tio's my boy. I support the fighter. I wouldn't say he's a boy, he's a grown man, but Kambosos, just from the eye test alone, he seems like he's game. He ain't no punk. But Tio's been in there with bigger guys than Kambosos. So I'm not sure why, some of these people on Facebook really don't come over here to these YouTube highway and kind of see what's the traffic like. The shit you be saying don't make any sense. Like Kambosos is not the biggest fighter that Tio's has faced in his career. It just sounds stupid. So I'm looking for him to stop Kambosos because I believe Kambosos is going to come out the gate and he's going to try to then get an early knockout. And when he finds himself tiring out and then starts taking punches, he's going to break down quick. You know what I'm saying? We done heard it. I'm doing it for my country. It'll be huge for this, that. We heard that shit before. You got to go in there and prove it, especially against a fighter like Tio, who's ran the gauntlet, and he hasn't been able to step in there and defend his titles yet. Nobody really picking Kambosos, even if Tio admitted he's injured. Tio admitting that he's injured, he still has to go in there and fight. I don't think it's a bad thing to admit that you're injured, but them Lopez's, I'm telling you, they play mind games a lot, bro. You pass medicals. It's a lot that I don't believe about boxing. When people say certain things before a fight that pretty much limits their full capability of performing in the fight, I say, oh, so-and-so's capping, man. They not really telling the truth. They just playing mind games. They just trying to get in the fighter's head that they're injured and they're not coming in 100%. I'd rather you tell me before the fight than wait till after the fight. Because you go in there and perform a certain way and you got an injury and you still whoop their ass, it's all good. The guys say I got Fulton. Andrew say keeping up with young bucks trying to make their name makes the sport more enjoyable for me than waiting on the so-called stars to maybe fight once a year. Hey Andrew, that's where we at right now. Those stars you talking about fighting once a year, that's where we at right now. Once a year. The big names fight once a year. And then in between that fight, you barely hear anything from them. They ain't doing anything. They ain't promo. They ain't doing shit. Like, you don't hear nothing. That's why it's good to fight 2 and 3 times a year if you can. But once they pick up a belt, they're trying to savor that moment. They get a nice paycheck. They want to go on vacation, chill, take a trip, in space a little bit, exploring the land, and then come back down here and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm good. Who we got next? Who we fighting? Carlos Ocampo? Okay, cool. That's an easy one. I need about 2-3 weeks of fight camp for this. I'm good. I think so too. He said, I think Campos is going to scrap. I think he's going to scrap for sure, but Nakatani scrapped. Andrew, Nakatani scrapped. Richard Comey attempted to scrap. Lomachenko scrapped in the back semester of the fight. He scrapped. Campos ain't scrapping no different than anybody else Tio's been in there with. Diego Magdaleno even scrapped a little bit. He was game. Mason Menard didn't have enough time to scrap. I'm just saying, like, people up here looking at Kambosos and looking at his neck and say, oh, he has a huge neck. I don't think Tio's going to freaking knock him out. He's a big guy. They weighed in at the same weight. Whatever they choose to rehydrate, that's them. But Teofimo Lopez has been in there with bigger guys than George Kambosos. I'm just putting it out there. That's fact. And that's what it is, man. I'm looking forward to Fulton versus Figueroa. Fulton would have to deter Figueroa from making the fight his style. Well, if it's Figueroa style, that's somewhat similar to the style that Stephen Fulton fought Angelo Leo. I mean, they was in the pocket, in rotation. You go, I go, mano y mano. You go, I go, head to head, nose to nose, toe to toe. God damn. That shit was sick, y'all. That shit was sick. I don't know if Fulton's gonna come out there and take that same approach with Figueroa. I don't know, but one thing I do understand, seeing their both of their fights, the last fights, it should be very, very entertaining and interesting. That's all I'm looking for, bro, because I can't say, oh, one fighter is not even ready to be in this fight. It's a mismatch. I can't say that. Figueroa looked impressive in his last fight, and absolutely Stephen Fulton. So let's see it. Let's go. Unification, God damn it. Let's go. That's all I want to see, to be honest with you. That's all I'm looking forward to, the Tio fight and the Stephen Fulton fight. And of course, whatever else that's in the shoot. I want to see Gary Antonio Russell get in there. I've seen him fight a couple of times. I had the opportunity to just sit. He was on the undercard and watch them Russell brothers fight, man. I'm like, God. I was at a card where they fought on the same card. I seen Gary Antonio, Antoine, and G. Russell. You know what I'm saying? Them boys are underestimated. So I'm looking forward to see Antonio, who fights at bantamweight. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to see him step in there. And it should be, the calendar should be coming soon. His date should be approaching in the near future for him to get a title shot. That's going to be big. We'll wait and see. Figueroa ain't Angelo Leo, though. Fulton shouldn't take that same approach. That'll make the fight more difficult, in my opinion. I totally checked the box on what you just said. You're absolutely correct. Figueroa isn't Leo. The analogy was just to say the way those two fought, it was very entertaining to watch. And then somewhat Figueroa came out and did the same thing with Neary. So he was fighting like close distance and he looked impressive. So heading to this fight, the only styles that can clash, I see these two fighting at close distance. Like they could box. I won't totally erase that. You know what I'm saying? From actually being a part of that fight. It's gonna happen, but I don't know, man. The mentality Fulton has been having. I don't know. He's just changed levels, and it seems like he's changed levels in his career. And he found out something. He found that he can fight another style and feel very comfortable for 12 fucking rounds doing it at a high rate, at a high punch volume. He can do it. For Figueroa, he's talking about moving up after this fight. Let's see how he performs, man. Does he have the motivation to go in there and give it 100%? I mean, we'll see. Because when a fight is about to move up, did they have a difficult weight cut? Are they mentally balanced? We'll see, man. But I totally agree, Figueroa ain't Angelo. He's not. So let's just hope this fight comes to a point where there's some excitement. You know what I'm saying? There's some freaking excitement. That's all we want. That's all we want, people. What else I was gonna mention? Oh, what else am I thinking about tonight? Let me see. What was the Okay, my last topic is going to be February 26th. All right. February 26th. Jamal Charlo. This is the junior middleweight unification bout. Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano square off for the undisputed. February 26th. I am absolutely just, it can't get here quick enough. It can't get here quick enough. Somebody's going to look worse than they did in the first fight, or it's going to be a fighter that absolutely look different in the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? They ironed out all the wrinkles that they had in the first fight. They took it to the lab, they studied, and they remediated properly, trained, and they come back in here and get the job done. Somebody's going to have to do it because Castano was landing bombs. Mel was landing bombs. I'm telling you, man, that shit, that's a good way to jump off the damn first part of the year, man. You got Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano, February 26th, fighting in the super welterweight division, God damn it. That's going to be nice. And I'm not going to be a hater just because I don't like the Charlos. I'm not going to be a hater. May the best man win that fight. Hope Castano bring that same energy again because he brought some motherfucking pain. No doubt about it. But, if Charlo's able to win and become undisputed, it's going to be great because hopefully he vacates and move up to 60. Hopefully he vacates and open up all those belts to the number one rank, number one contenders and all that shit in the 54. Open it up so they can at least taste the championship strap. It's their turn. The Erickson Lubins, you know what I'm saying? Sebastian Fondores is waiting in the chute. Tim Zoos. You just have so many people at 54. It's incredible, dog. Even Mikey Garcia is moving up there. You got Charles Conwell that's moving up the chain. Angelo Leo is cool, but he ain't have enough for Fulton. Figueroa coming with more than Leo for sure. That's Figueroa's style. Fulton has shown he can fight that style. Wouldn't say it's his, though. No, it ain't his style. He chose outside of boxing. He chose that he can mix it up, and he mixed it up very, very well. He mixed it up Fast and the Furious. That shit was Fast and the Furious on the inside. You had to be a thinker in there. That shit demanded a higher boxing IQ to be able to fight on the inside. I mean, just feel for the punches, know what punches you're throwing on the inside because you have limited space. So those little short uppercuts or hooks on the inside, they have to be well timed. You know what I'm saying? Your shit has to be dialed in correctly. You learn a lot about boxing on this channel. That's why I like it. You should take Max Kellerman's spot as boxing analyst. I appreciate that, KZ. You know, it'd be good if I can, do some boxing shit, but I won't want to be on there with Stephen A. Nope. I won't want to be. Look, I said this a long time ago about ESPN. It would be good if they talk about boxing on a weekly basis. Just think about that. Boxing is an annual sport, but you rarely hear them talking about boxing on a regular basis every week. Just have a section for boxing, so we can chop it up and talk about some boxing and keep it moving. I see more mixed martial arts channels out here that's promoting media, upcoming cars and fighters than I see boxing. You know what I'm saying? We should have more boxing talk on there. We should have more fighters take an opportunity to come on, and talk and provide their analytics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need more boxers on commercials. We have more mixed martial artists on commercials than boxers. How? How are they on these beer commercials? How are they just getting the opportunity and boxers been out here longer than them? I'm just saying, Shawty. But appreciate the kind words there, KZ. I got Jamel by stoppage. He visibly hurt Castano a few times in the first fight. He was reluctant to put his foot on the gas, though. I think Mel gets it done the second time around. Okay, Mitch is going for Jamel. All right. That's what it is. I'm low-key going for Jamel. I'm low-key going for Jamel Charlo. But, the buffoonery, I'd be like, I just don't like the way them Charlo brothers move, man. But it's not about me. I hope he goes in there and able to come undisputed. You know what I'm saying? All that Charlo was scared shit looking silly now, huh? All that Charlo was. I think I said it. I criticized Charlo for not, for being apprehensive about owning up to a damn rematch right off the fight. Well, I'm gonna talk to Al. I'm gonna talk to Al tomorrow and see what Al's saying, man. Don't ask me that question right now. My head is still spinning. God damn it. I'm seeing gold, blue, green. I see another red star. I see a cluster of white over there. You know what I'm saying? Charlo was seeing bubbles in that motherfucker. He saw bubbles floating in front of him. Then he stuck his hand out. There was nothing. For real. Charlo like, oh shit. Maul, let's go, man. Come get me, dog. I feel a little loopy. I know I ain't drink no shit, goddamn, but I feel like I'm high as fuck. Stephen A don't cover combat sports anymore, just Max. Hey, check this out, Casey. That's not true, man. They just had Stephen A over there at the UFC covering a fight card, bro. They're really trying to get Stephen A. Smith integrated into this boxing shit, dog, and this MMA. He's still permitted. They brought him back to the MMA game to commentate. Yeah, man. People don't know MMA is bigger than what people give him credit for. Telling y'all, shawty. I agree they don't need to cover all of combat sports. There's not much MMA or boxing analysis. They don't, man. They don't. NFL, NBA, UFC has marketing dollars. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of mixed martial artists that's out here on these commercials. doing these modelos and all that. Boxing has been on for a long time. And it should be commercials out all the fucking time with these boxers showing their face on there for real. Like it can be a shoe commercial. It can be also it can be a promoting a beverage with them in the background hitting a bag, doing something. They don't have to have a speaking part. They can just be on the show. They can show their face. Or when a fight comes up, like they used to do back in the day, have both fighters on and talk. Like they used to do back in the day, bro. But yeah, that's what it is, man. We'll see. We'll see. Y'all in the building, man, hit the like button. We're definitely gonna be in NYC. And I was supposed to be at the Tank Davis card, but it's too close to the NYC. Plus that stuff costs money, and I don't get that raw support. You know what I'm saying? Through the cash, you have to do that shit. So a brother ain't rich. So I have to just be patient and wait my turn. And that is that, shawty. That's all I can say to that. It's the holiday prices. They got them holiday numbers out there. If it's just normal business hour, you paying 200, 210 for a hotel shit. Holidays, you paying goddamn 7, 8. Man, people lost their mind over there in New York, man. But check this out, though, man. Hopefully everyone enjoyed their holiday, bro. I was reading today, unfortunately, we head into 2022, and this is crazy, right? This is crazy. It's always the opportune time for something else to come on board with this virus. Africa just found out that it's a new strand that's more lethal than the Delta variant. It's called Omicron. The Omicron, the B.1.1.1529, is supposed to be a much more lethal variant than the Delta variant when it comes to COVID. They put Africa basically put travel restrictions in I forgot how many regions, but people was crying. They was like, "Oh shit, man, we missed last year." Then this year we was hoping to go down here and see, and they put travel restrictions. So let's just pray that it doesn't affect us down this way, because it's sure enough affected these people that was looking to see their family here in the States and take them flights on in. And the one thing about NYC, in order for you to go to the fight, and I think the restaurants, you got to have your vaccination card. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your vaccination card. So I'm just putting that out there that a third strand is active right now. People in the hospital for it. And it's just like at the holidays, like, why always at the end of the year, heading into the first part of the year, motherfucking virus strands, the motherfuckers start taking over. It's almost like they should have flight restrictions, because them joints take flight and start just doing what the hell they want as destruction, and we get put on lockdown. Damn. Pac-Man ATL in the building. What's good, bro? Stephen A already made terrible takes on main sports he covers. You don't need him bringing that to boxing. Max is bad enough. We need people that know about the sport to cover it. One thing we know Stephen A knows, that's basketball. Now, in order for you to be a polymath at your job as an analyst, you have to study various subjects of different sports and athletics. So I'm gonna tell you how it works being that my part of my degree was in communications, my job in the military was communications. So I used to set up databases and all this other shit, top secret stuff at the Pentagon and all this. But anyway, check this out though. When it comes to Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, okay, you have to build your depth of knowledge. You got to begin to fill the cup, right? You fill the cup. As you would see a lot of times on the subjects that Stephen A. Smith is not educated enough to speak on, he has producer notes. He has producer notes. They will type these notes and key points up. It's just like Cliff Notes in college. They will type these producer notes up, and Stephen A. will look over them, memorize them. I've seen a tidbit of that when he was just doing a UFC card, and he was talking so fucking fast. When you're talking fast like that, that is rehearsed. You're basically making it seem like you're very knowledgeable about what you're talking about, whether it be the fights that's taking place on the main card or a fight that they're going to highlight and you want to speak on it as if you know all about it. He might only looked at it once or twice, but he was talking so fast. That gives me the indication of producer notes. You memorize shit all the time. Remediate. And you'll hear Stephen A. talk at 1,000,000 miles per hour, so he don't want to forget it. Because he's in front of the camera. So when it comes his time, he want to goddamn spin that shit and make the people believe that his knowledge in MMA has improved. He's advanced. But that's not really the case. You know, it's just his producer notes. And he's been looking over them for like damn near an hour and a half or two before the show even started. He's been getting familiarized with them, rehearsing them, you know what I'm saying, over and over again. And so when it's time for him to speak on camera, that's what you hear, people. Now, I'm going to tell you, like when you hear John McCarthy, when you hear Joe Rogan and damn DC, plenty of other people who talk, they don't talk that fast. They're pretty much saying, hey, we just had Thug Rose Namajunas step in there with Zhang Weili. And let me tell you, people, this was an incredible championship fight at the strawweight division. This was the second time these two females had fought. The first one ended in a highlight reel head kick. And I'm telling you, this one may be the same. I don't see her finishing her in the first round, but it should be a knock 'em out, bang out fight. It should be much tougher for Rose Namajunas. They talk like that. They talk normal speed because they have an understanding of what they're watching. Stephen A. Smith, in my opinion, don't have a clear understanding of what he's watching. So he's just going off notes. That's the one thing about mixed martial arts. You have to know what you're watching. You have to be descriptive enough to get in front of a camera and speak with confidence on what you're watching. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That comes, you know, and when I was in California, I was in the process of covering and being a ring announcer for mixed martial arts. And then I started something else. I really wanted to get into going to gyms and stuff like that. And plus my son was competing at the time in BJJ. So it was kind of taking up a little bit more of my time. So yeah, I was real close about to be an MMA announcer. I'm glad I didn't too. You know, I'm glad I didn't because I learned so much more without that. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Unfortunately, my boy hasn't came back yet, John Jones, but we'll see what, you know, he showed a video of him and his brother driving down the street in one of those high-end electric cars. They got the money to do so. I ain't mad at them. But man, I just can't wait till tomorrow. Period. I can't wait till tomorrow. That's what it is. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You know, shout out to Team Williams for pulling up. I did drop the link for people to chop it up and ask any questions. Good people. Trained by Roy Jones Jr. and his father. It's gonna be good, man. And like I said before, the only option that we want is that option to go in there and win and earn the 20th consecutive victory. That's it. I'm gonna jump up out of here, y'all. I appreciate everyone for pulling up as always, man, on this Friday. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your Saturday morning for real. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday morning, and the holiday is kicking. It's ticking away, man. We about to be out of 21 into 22, and let's see what boxing has for us. Until then, turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports.